Matt-Trakker's gonna live the nation, and Spectrum's got such supervision. Mask is a mighty power that could save the day. Mask, no one knows what lies behind the mask charade. Mask, always riding out on Venom's trail. Comes to the laser rays, fire away.
Hey everybody, it's Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and welcome to this episode of Behind the Mask. As I've stated in previous episodes, during this pandemic, I hope that you and your family are staying safe. I hope that if you're on the front lines, you're able to stay safe and just keep pushing forward the best we can. And someday we'll be able to go back to baseball and hockey games. That's what I care about. It's gonna be different for everybody, but I'm looking forward to hopefully sitting on third base side at Citizens Bank Park with a hot dog and a beer this summer. We'll see what happens. But this episode is not about hot dogs and beer. I mean, if you want me to make one of those, I could. I have a $50 gift card, and what I want to do is I want to buy something mask related. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to search eBay. eBay, the one thing I hate about, well, there's a couple things I hate about eBay. One is that the sellers have to pay such a high dividend on their sales to eBay and PayPal if they use it. And two, it's not very intuitive on its search features and what you see. So I'm going to show you that as well. But first I have to get the card out to check it out. I got my mask wallet here. It's ready to go, right? Let's see. There's the card. Did you think I was going to show you the front? Come on. So we got $50. What are we going to get? Well, I'm going to bring up eBay here. And what I've been trying to look for recently has been things that might be a different offshoot of things, where you might be looking toward an empty box. Like I might look for that. Recently I purchased a Firefly empty box. Pretty good price. I was pretty happy with that. An empty box. I got a kite recently. There's a lot of weird things out there, and I'm always on the hunt for anything playful related. But the market's wise to that now, and things are overpriced, I would say. So I'm probably not going to buy that because I have $50. I can't spend any more than that. So that's what we're going to do. So I did a mask search here, and I have 6,785 results just for mask. Now I'm going to get a lot of crap in this thing. It's going to be The Mask with Jim Carrey and COVID-19 masks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down here a little bit first. And I forget exactly where it's at, but we're going to find it in a second. So when you do a search for mask, check worldwide. Worldwide means that person might exist in Italy or the UK or wherever else. There's a lot of other places out in the world. And they ship to the United States, but it doesn't show it right away. So I had, 6,785 results for mask. I'm going to select worldwide. And now you can see I have more. And what this is going to do, it's going to open it up to a couple of different weirder things too that you might not find in North America. Not weird, but things that maybe you wouldn't see in North America. A lot of times I've been able to find any of the books, like the novels that were turned in, the cartoons that were turned into novels. The split seconds line is a lot more prevalent overseas, from the United States and in Canada. So that's what I want to go with here. I have best match going, and I'm just going to scroll here and see what I can find. Ooh, I like that. So normally what I do is, I know there's ways you can do this where you can, hard it to do that, but I do a right click, open a new tab, and just kind of keep going. search through, see what I can find here. If anything really stands out, a complete gator for 3 days left. Let's take a look at that. Why not? UPC's missing, but it's okay. We got some party masks there. That could be pretty cool. This is actually a good deal. If this wasn't punched, this would be worth it. If the seller drops to about $79.99, that's when I would go on that one. I do need a switchblade that isn't broken, so I'm going to open this one up here. Let's see. Color forms, I just got that. And $50 for a sealed set isn't that bad, considering how hard it is to find. I don't need one, but I'll leave that out there for everybody else to find. I don't need a Jurassic World Velociraptor Tiger Legacy. What? I don't need that. It's pretty cool. 3D printed Raven discs. They get lost pretty easily, especially if you're firing them in the cliff in the Sly Racks in Mask 86. If you haven't read it, they just get lost and you can't get them back. So, $300. That's a lot for that. I don't know what a fair price would be, to be honest. I don't want to insult any sellers, so I wouldn't offer on that because it seems too high, and I think the seller might be attached to it. So I kind of wouldn't really look at that one. Let's see. Yeah, same with that one there. Ooh, $100. I just got a hat. I think you can see it in the background here. Let me zoom up there. There it is up there. You might not be able to see it pretty clear, but I'm going to talk about it one day in an episode of The Spectrum. Yeah, just to show you what it is. This is pretty cool here. I do have pages for this, but I haven't been able to get them uploaded yet. Basically, it shows how Toy Fair, like how they would try to advertise this out to potential vendors. $2,000 is not worth that. Nope. This would be cool, but I can't spend that. I do already have a watch. So if I got a watch that was sitting in a package and my wife said, "Hey, what are you doing with that watch?" She'd probably throw me out of the house. I'm joking. She'd probably just, kick me in the shin. So I can't justify that. That's why I said, I'm looking for some of the unique and obscure things here. And this might be a quick kind of scan. You might not be used to going that quick. I've become accustomed to it because of all the time I've been searching. And when you are searching, you can see if it's from another country that's not within your general jurisdiction. It'll say that there if you select worldwide, just for reference. So I'm not seeing a ton of really cool stuff popping out here. This is a good buy here. If I didn't already have it, I have 3 of them behind me here. $40 for the lunchbox with the thermos is actually a good deal. This is pretty cool too. You can search for this. You can get reproduction hoses for Boulder Hill. I haven't purchased them yet, but I know people that have had and are very happy with them. So there you go. Here's some coloring books that are a little different than what you might normally see. So I'm going to pull that into a new tab, and I'm going to keep going. I already have that entire bed set, but $150. For the sheet, the pillowcase, and then the comforter. I got the comforter at RetroCon for $20. Pillowcase and the sheet, I think I got for about 45 with shipping, give or take. So keep that in mind. But you obviously have to pay for what it is and how hard it is to find. And when they say rare, it actually is, because they weren't really kept. I don't think that's worth $7, but good luck. I do have one of these pins here. I do recommend getting it, actually, if you can. It's pretty neat. I forget what I paid for it, but I think it was lower than this, $28, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Now, if you're desperate to get Nevada Rushmore with Totem, that's a good price to pay. 40. I wouldn't pay any higher than that. And just kind of keep an eye on it, see if the seller drops. I'm going to go one more page. 200 items. I'm going to scroll through it as quick as I can here. Anything stands out, I might look at it. So we got this die cast thing here. We got reproduction sticker sheet. That's pretty cool. It's coming from Australia. $669 sold. So it's got to be a pretty good deal on that. I haven't bought any reproduction sticker sets. Maybe in the future. These are pretty neat. They're hard to find, but I wouldn't pay $17 for one. If you could find maybe, I don't know, about 2 or 3 of them for that price, maybe about $20 shipped, that would probably be a little more even keel. Let's see what else we have. I do have one of these. $9 is a very good price on this. They're not easy to come by. So if you need one of those, definitely grab one if you can. Let's see. Not looking good here. Not much going on here. These pages, not great. Ooh, Billboard Blast, $40. Nope. So we're page 3 in. So now normally what I do is I get impatient and I'll go to newly listed to see if something popped up that maybe it's not really going anywhere yet. An enamel pin. This is not anything trademarked, so this is going to be somebody selling it themselves. If you're into collecting pins, that's a pretty cool price there. This is a good price with a jackhammer gun. Let's see, a lot of Jurassic Park stuff. Kenner brochure, France. So that might be worth checking out. Let's see what that is when we get in there. 30 hours to ship a packet of paper. Okay. Nope. This is a good deal. 15 without the mask. That's not bad for that tracker figure. There you go. That's the best one. I remember when mask actually had a category. I don't know why they got rid of it. It's all mixed in with this garbage. It's another tracker Skybolt. Yeah, I mean, unless I want some kind of Jurassic Park thing, I'm not really hitting anything here. And this is part of the game too, is that you have to be, diligent when you're looking. Oh, that's a good deal. Never thought I would see Matt-Trakker and Darkseid together with one arm. You have to keep looking. I mean, you can get notifications, but things when they get posted, they might be gone in 10 seconds. So what I'm going to do here now is click through these open tabs I have. 45 inside the bag. I've seen these go for like 15 to 25, so I'm going to pass on this. This isn't a buy it now. This is, a gator with a box, 95% complete. This will probably end up selling for about 140 bucks, so that's going to be out on me on that one. This here might be something that I'd be interested in. It's unique, and I already have the party set up there. I just don't have the masks, so I can have an actual party with this stuff here. So I might get this. Keep that open. So I'm going to look at the condition. It's good. That's good. And I'm going to see if there's anything inside here. Okay. So this one might be worth watching. So this one might not. Like I said, I am in the market for a new switchblade because mine, I had to tape down the wings. This one here looks like it's a good shape, so I'm going to keep an eye on that one, but not get it with this gift card. This hat is pretty cool. So I have that one up there. I just wouldn't pay $100 for a weird discolored hat. That's just me thinking out loud. The coloring books are pretty cool. The books are hard to display, so I don't really collect them that much. That's part of the reason why I don't have many of the comics too. When you get a comic, you have to display it in a certain fashion. I have some here, but they're mostly Batman related. It'd be almost impossible to display them. So that's why if they're in the box, what's the point of having it? Is essentially my thought process. So that's why I don't have many comics at the moment. So I'm going to pass on that. So here's that same Thunderhawk, but about the bag, and it's a couple dollars cheaper, but it's still too expensive, I think. So I'm still going to pass on that. And let's see what this thing is. Yeah, this isn't anything special. These came inside the boxes with the toys, and if you're going to spend $30 to ship something that's that small, make sure you package up with something with something else. So what I'll do is I'll go to see other items, and you might see one thing there. But that's because you have to go back down to worldwide, and then you'll see some other listings. So it went from 1 to 13,000, and then if I'm looking for more mass things, maybe they have more stuff, and they do, and you just kind of bundle it that way. You don't spend $30 on shipping up one thing. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to buy this, and when it comes back in, we'll open it up and see what we got. So that's part 2, which will be still in this episode, but later. I'll be wearing different clothing probably. So
what do we have here?
It's Castle Grayskull.
And it's mine.
Not so fast, Beastman. He-Man!
You can pit He-Man against Beastman playing for the power of Castle Grayskull. You have to put the castle together.
Beastman's escaping.
The throne, Dad. Dad, you saved the castle.
Castle Grayskull from the Masters of the Universe collection. He-Man and Beastman each sold separately.
So here we are a few days later. Package came in, and I don't know if you have any kind of routine at the moment. Whenever we get anything in, package-wise, letters, I know it's probably overkill, but we spray it down with something. Right now, we're down to diluted rubbing alcohol, but hopefully we'll get some Lysol soon or something like that. So got the package here, right? Let's see. Hopefully it wasn't licked. Weird. So I can eat some coffee. Hot. The mug's very hot. Got it out of that package. tape here. Let me get my pocket knife out real quick. My wife got me this a few years ago. It's got a screwdriver in it. It's good for work. When I'm working with computers, it's nice to have. And it's nice to open packages with. So, this thing's really in there. I have to give this seller a good review. I try to make sure that whenever I do buy something and it's properly packaged and not just thrown into a box, let that seller know, hey, thank you, and I appreciate that. They don't have to go that extra mile. Some do. Some don't. Oh. And now I am ready to party. Now, if only I could go to a party or have a party. But yeah, from start to finish, got to watch me make a massive transaction. Is it the most exciting thing in the world? No. But what you can learn is some tips and tricks on how to look for things and get to see the reward at the end. And this came from a place called Toy Wizard. That's the sticker on it. It's obviously not the originator of it. And this sold for $1.77 for some reason. It's kind of a weird number. But yeah, if you have any questions about anything, let me know. This mask goes with all the other stuff that I have that was produced in Philadelphia. I did reach out to the company to see if they still manufactured, or had any of the templates for these things, but I never got a response. I'm going to try again. So until next time, it's Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and maybe we'll have a party soon.
Spectrum's got such supervision.